Hey everybody, it's Sadie. I'm just gonna let you guys know that I didn't really record, so it's not gonna really be, it's gonna be like a day in the life, but like a short one. It's not really gonna be a long one. But I figured, I made a video during the rest stop that we went to, seeing if everybody was excited, and that was like 5 hours before we got there. And because we ended up leaving at 6 a.m. and got there by like 1:30. Then I took a video leaving Nashville. So I only got 2 videos, but I'm not gonna say they're really good, but I'll put them on here. I might just use my video maker, and if that don't work, I'm just gonna put this video up. So, then just disregard that last stuff. But, I made this poster I put the number 6 there because I found out how long it was going to take. But it says, my parents drove 6 hours so I could meet the Bella twins, Nikki and Bree, at Nashville Comic-Con. And I would like to say a big thank you to my cousin Cole. He let us use his car because our van, broke down and it won't work. So he let us use his car, and I'm so grateful that he did because it was the best day of my life. And I just wanted to say, Cole, I love you, and I thank you so much for that. Okay. So I might go over on this video, so it might be 2 parts. I'll show you guys pretty much what I got when I got there. I got a bag, and then I got a lithograph and some random stuff in there, but I'll show you what I got in the bag. I gotta hold this steady and not wreck this. This is the picture they give you so you can get signed. This picture. But I already had, and then they had 2 8x10s that you could get signed, but I already had them, so I just got my poster signed because you can only get 1 thing signed. So I just got my poster signed, which I'll show you guys. So let me see if I can get it out of this. I left it in my thing that I ordered it in, so I bought that on my birthday, but I'll show you guys. Or should I wait? I think I'm gonna wait to show you actually what they signed. Okay, first was the Q&A, which was really cool because I had a question, but somebody already asked it, so I didn't. That was the only question I wanted to ask, and it was about their feud. And it was pretty cool that they were being open and honest about everything, and everybody out there who still thinks they hate each other, they don't. They were laughing and having so much fun, so it's not a story. It's not real. It's a storyline. Them feuding, that's just TV stuff. They don't come up with the ideas half the time, so it's not them. They just infuse their personality stuff and with it. But yeah, everybody keeps asking me, are they for real fighting? And I said, no. There's no doubt they love each other. There's no way that they are fighting for real. So everybody out there, it's a storyline. So pretty much after the Q&A, I was so excited. I sat up front. I didn't really get good pictures because I kind of sat way over. Instead of in the middle, I sat way over because everybody had already taken where I wanted to sit. So yeah. But let's see if I can find the thing that I had. Yeah. And then next was the photo ops, which I'll show you this. They give you this, and then on one side it was for autographs, and on the other side it was for photo ops. They have you tear those off and stuff, but yeah, this is what they give you, and then it's got one over here and one over here. So, but I'm gonna keep this. So, and then I'll show you guys what the badge looks like. It's really cool. See, the back doesn't do it, but so that was pretty cool. And I'm gonna hang that up and stuff. But that's what I got in my bag. There's other stuff, but it was just stuff I didn't. And then this is what our bracelets looked like. So And, like, you can go in and out all day, whatever time, like, whatever time. We got there around 1:30. We parked the car, okay? And then we walked like 4 blocks because we got lost. And then we found it. And then after the Q&A, me and my dad went back and we went to, no, wait, I'm trying to think. No, that was after. Okay, after the Q&A, I was like, well, I'll just wait until the photo ops are done. And then, so we went and I did my photo op with them. And then, we went to get the car and stuff because, like, I freaking didn't bring everything in because I didn't want to carry all of it because my arms were hurting afterwards. So I was like, so we moved the car closer so it was across the street. And then I did the autograph thing. And then, so I got in line and then I couldn't find my dad because he had my ticket. And I was like, oh crap. So, but I'm like skipping out on some things. Okay. Did the Q&A. Okay. And then I went to do the photo ops. And I'll show you my photo. And it was awesome. I was like, me and the girl behind me started crying. And I wanted to cry too. But I was like, I don't want to embarrass myself. I went over and I put my bag down. I went over and Bree hugged me. And then Nikki went to hug me. And I like friggin' picked her up off the ground. Like for real. Everybody was staring at me like, oh my God. And she was like, oh my God, you're so strong. And she's like, and then she said something to Bree. I forgot what she said. And it was pretty cool. And then we took our picture. So, that's what our picture looks like. They're so pretty. I'm just in the middle, pale. I am not tan at all. I'm like so pale. I was shaking. And then when I was leaving, and Nikki and Bree were like, nice meeting you. Okay, so after the photo op, so I'm going to zoom in there. And I bought this protective thing. It was like $5. So I bought it to keep the picture safe. Because I didn't want to, because I got to frame it and I didn't want it to get ruined. And I brought a bunch of stuff to get signed, but you could only get one thing signed unless you got, like, a bunch of, like, you had to buy an extra autograph ticket. So, okay, so after the photo op, me and my dad, we found my mom, and we were like, okay, now, I was like, Mom, you and me are going to go to the car. So we had to walk across the street, and there was no traffic, so it was awesome. We walked across the street. I ran to the car. I grabbed the 2 posters, the belts, and everything else that I had made them. I put them in my purse, so I was fine. And then my mom carried the 2 bouquets of flower pins, and we walked across the street. Everybody was staring at me like I was nuts. And then we went back in, went up the escalator, and then I went back to where the Bella Twins thing was, and we couldn't find my dad. And then we were searching and searching, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna like freak out. And then we found my dad because he was like near the Bella Twins things where I thought he would be. And I got my ticket and I got in line, and we were in line, and everybody's like, oh my God, that's so awesome. Are you getting them to sign those belts? And I said no. I said I made them for him and made it for him. And they're like, oh, they're so cool. And then there's other people on Instagram and stuff now saying how cool it was. And okay, so I'm in the autograph line. My arms are getting tired. I'm like dropping because I had to get the cards and stuff that I made them and pictures, and I had like a jewelry for them. I had to like get it out, and I had it all ready, and I was dropping it, so I had to keep bending down. And then we got close to where Nikki was, and like there's like, and the line's just moving. And then we got to Bree, because we saw Bree first, and then we saw Nikki. Then we were getting close, and I was like, oh my God, I was like freaking out. And then we got to Bree, and then I gave Bree my they gave Bree my poster, which I'll show you guys after I'm done explaining. And she signed it. And then while Nikki was signing it, I gave Bree her stuff that I made her, and she was like, she loved it. And then after Nikki was done signing it, my mom got the poster, and got the poster that they signed, and she held it for me. And then we put the bouquets of flowers down, And then I gave her everything that I made her, and then they both immediately put the belts on because they were like, "Oh my God, they have Velcro. We can actually put these on," and they put them on. And then Nikki's like, "Oh my God, I love it." And then she gave me a hug, and then I gave Bria gave me a hug, and then my mom's like, "Yeah, she goes by Sadie Hawkins Day on Twitter and Instagram, so you probably know who she is." And they're like, "Yeah." She was like, "Yeah, I know who she is." And she's like, they were both like, "Thank you, you know, it really meant a lot." And so, and I was like, "Oh man," because I wanted to stay longer and like actually talk to them, but like I wrote them a letter, which I gave them and stuff. I hope they read it because it took me like days to like explain what I wanted to say. So hopefully they read it and like stuff. So I'll show you the poster that I got signed. I might have to set this down for a moment. I don't know how well this is gonna work. I'm gonna have to set this down for a second. Hold on. I'm back. Okay. This is the poster that I got signed, and somebody actually took a picture of them signing my poster, and that meant a lot because I didn't get any pictures of them up close because one minute they said, "Don't take pictures when you get up close," and then next minute she's like, "Whatever, just do it," because everybody else was doing it. So, and my phone was in my pocket, and I had a whole bunch of stuff in my hand, so, and my mom had a whole bunch of stuff, so we couldn't really do anything. And then I finally set it all down, and then we had to like get out of there because, you know, didn't want to hold up the line. But here's my poster that I got signed. And it says to Mercedes, and it says Bree. You can't really see it. Well, you can, but... And then she has like a peace sign, and she put a heart there. And then this is Nikki's, because I know Nikki's, because hers says Bezos, and then it says Nikki. Because she always signs with that, and Bree always signs with like a... But it was pretty cool. I wanted to get out of there and not like... get something signed that somebody else already had signed. And I'm like, that is not... So I just brought my poster. Gotta stick my poster back in here. Okay. Now, I'm trying to think of what else happened. Okay, so then we were walking around and stuff, and then I wanted to stay until they left, but we stayed until like 5:30, 6 o'clock, I think, and then we left, because after we got done with them, seeing them and everything, it was like 6, but the reason I got mad, like, because for like the Q&A, okay, Kane was in there from like, he's supposed to be in there from 2:45 to 3:30, okay, and then we were supposed to meet we were supposed to go in there and see the Bella twins, for their Q&A between 3:30 and 4, I would say. But Kane like went over so much because people kept asking him questions and they weren't limiting them, because they weren't paying attention to the time or something. And some guy kept going over there and being like, I was like, he must be trying to tell him to stop. And then they said one more question. I'm like, really? So during the Q&A panel, the Bella twins couldn't even like be in there that long because they had to be down for the photo ops, and then they had to head over to the autographs. So, yep. But I had like a blast. And then on the way home, my phone don't get internet out when I'm out. So my mom's phone does. And she showed me that Nikki tagged me on Instagram and said, "Love my Bella Army." And then she put at Sadie Hawkins Day, and there's a picture of everything that everybody gave her. But mostly it's like the Divas belt that I made for her, the Nikki Bella poster that I made for her, the 2 letters, the pictures, 2 pictures I made her, and the bracelet and the duct tape flower pins. And then I think my mom said they were going to use them or whatever. And my mom was like, "Watch, it'll be on Total Divas at one point." I was like, "Mom, maybe. I don't know." But it was awesome. And like, I could not sleep when I got home. I was like, I wish I could hang out with them all the time because they're so cool. But the best part was like actually being close to them to like, you know, tell them, you know, I made this and I made that and, you know, hang out with them. But, like, when I picked Nikki up, you guys, like, she did not weigh nothing, like, for real. Like, Bree hugged me, okay? And then I got excited because I saw Nikki, okay? I love them both, like, so much. But Bree gave me a hug first. Otherwise, I would have probably picked her up. I probably could have picked her up all the way, but I picked, when I went to give, you know, Nikki a hug, I was like, I can't miss this opportunity. So I was like, I should just pick her up, because, you know, so I went over there, hugged her, and I picked her up. She's like, oh my God, and that was awesome. I think the best part of it was all three of them, because they got real with you during the Q&A, and, like, when people asked them something they didn't, and they, like, you know, they were awesome. So, I was, like, jumping up and down for the photos things, for, like, in line for the photos, and they were right there, right here, and then I was, like, in front of the curtain to, like, you open the curtain, they're right there. That's where I was, and I was jumping up and down. And the lady behind me, and, like, they only did it because her daughter really wanted to meet him. And they were actually pretty cool. I mean, I'd be friends with the girl, like, if we lived in the same state, but it was pretty cool. But the drive there was horrible because it took forever, and I was like, I just want to be there already. Because otherwise, my mom and dad probably would have been able, but it was cool. My mom and dad could be in the Q&A thing, because it's open to anybody. You just have to sit in the back. So it was pretty cool. I was just mad I couldn't sit up front and take better pictures, but so yeah, I basically got, sorry, I have to fix it. Okay, I basically got this. I got my poster signed. I got this as a thing, and then I got my photo op with them, and then I got this for free because I didn't want to get that signed. And I made that poster. But, I'm going to try to add pictures at the end. If not, go on my Instagram at Sadie Hawkins Day, or go on Twitter to at Sadie Hawkins Day, and you'll see the pictures. I hope, you know, they really did love all the stuff, so I was happy. Thank you guys for listening, watching, like, subscribe. I don't know. I'm still overjoyed. I could probably talk about this for months. Like, when I met Lisa and Paige and freaking Seamus, I talked about that for months. Like, it was ridiculous. So, if the Bella twins ever see this, thank you both so much. I love you guys. I mean, it really means a lot that you guys loved everything I made you. So, bye.